If you've been looking for a fully funded opportunity to study in Germany, you are going to want to hear about this. Today, I'm sharing another scholarship that covers your tuition fees, living expenses, travel costs, and the best part is you don't even need a blocked account. This opportunity is available across different fields of study, so no matter your background, there is a good chance you'll find a program that fits you. Make sure you watch till the end and get all the details.
Today, we are going to talk about another DAAD scholarship which is open for application. It's the development-related postgraduate courses, EPOS. I know I said I was going to go over the application documents, but since that one and this current scholarship have almost the same application documents, I decided to wait and then go through this one and make one video for the two scholarships. So we are going to go through this really fast, and in the next video, you can come and check the application documents into details. We are starting with the benefits, and it says monthly scholarship rate depending on the level of education of 992 euros for graduates and 1,300 euros for doctoral students. So if you are applying for a master's program, you are going to receive this amount each month to cover your living expenses, and if it's a PhD, you are going to get this amount to cover your living expenses. Benefits for health, accident, and private liability insurance. You are going to receive a subsidy for travel expenses unless the costs are covered by the home country or another party. So if you have a scholarship from your home country and they are covering your costs, they are not going to do so. But if you don't and then you are traveling for this particular scholarship, they are going to cover your travel costs. In addition, the following additional benefits may be granted under certain conditions: monthly rental assistance, that is, you're going to pay for your rent, and then monthly supplements for accompanying family members. So if you come with your family members, they are going to receive allowances each month. Now let's go up here and check the list of the postgraduate courses that are up for application. So let's click this. Here's the list of programs that are up for application, the universities they are at, the language of instruction, the type of degree, the duration of the program, and then the deadlines for those applying for DAAD scholarships. I'm not going to go through the programs, I'm just going to mention the fields. So if you are in that field, you can come here and check the programs and see which ones you can apply to. I'm going to leave this particular link in the description. You can just click it and check the programs out. So the first field is economic sciences, business administration, and political economics. So the programs under it, you can come and check and see which one you can apply to. Then we have development cooperation. So if you are into development management or sustainable development, you can check that. There is engineering and related sciences. So if you are in the field of engineering or any other related sciences, you can come and check. We have regional and urban planning. There is agricultural and forest sciences. So if you are into agriculture, you can come and check that. Then natural and environmental sciences, you can come here and check that too. Then we have medicine, public health. You can come here. A lot of people have been asking me for programs in health, so you can come here and check that. For these programs, they are taught in English. They are all taught in English, so you can come here and check it. Then you have social sciences, education, and law. So if you're in any of these areas, you can come and check the programs they have here. Then we have media studies, and that's the last one. The program here is international media studies. So if you're into that area, you can come and check the program. Now, if you want to get the details of the program, you just click the link and it's going to take you to the university's website, and you can check all the details and then the requirements for application. Now let's check the selection. It says that they want candidates who possess the necessary academic qualification to successfully complete their studies in Germany. You should have final grade of the first academic examination with an above average result, upper third of performance, and then language skills. That's, you should meet the language skills. Candidates with a bachelor's degree, usually 4 years in a relevant field. Candidates with at least 2 years of professional experience. Candidates with proven development-related motivation, who after their training or scholarship can be expected to assume social responsibility and initiate support changes in their personal and professional environment. So if you're applying, you should have at least 2 years of professional experience in the field you're applying to. This is a development-related program, so you should take note when you're writing your motivation letter and all that. You should let them know that you are really into development and sustainable development and you want to do that in your country. Then we have application requirements, and what requirements must be met. The ideal candidates work either in a public authority, government institution, or a private company in a developing country and are accordingly involved in the planning and implementation of projects with a focus on development cooperation. They have a bachelor's degree, usually 4 years in the relevant field. They have completed their studies with above average results, that is upper third of performance, and have at least 2 years of relevant professional experience after the bachelor's degree at the time of application deadline. The respective university degree should generally not be more than 6 years old. Applicants who have been in Germany for more than 15 months at the time of application cannot be considered. Then we have the language skills. DSH2 or Test DF4 required at the start of the program. Proof of German language skills at level B1 with a current certificate must be provided at the time of application. So this is for programs that are taught in German. Let's check the programs taught in English. It says for English taught programs, proof of adequate English language skills according to the requirements of the respective degree program. Please refer to the respective program descriptions for detailed information. So if you're applying to an English taught program, you need to check the requirements at the university's website. They have different requirements for English taught programs. Some universities may ask you to just submit a letter from your university to prove your proficiency, but there are others that will ask you to bring a language certificate to prove English language skills. So you have to check with the university and see the kind of documents they need to prove your English proficiency. Then we have the application process. The first one is application deadline. Depending on the desired degree program, please check the scholarship brochure or the website of the desired degree program. You can check the program list for deadlines to all the programs. Then application documents. Please send your application directly to the relevant degree program. Consult the respective program's websites for information on the exact application process. Example, online application deadlines, and required documents. So you have to check with the university for their exact application process. Application documents sent to DAAD will not be forwarded to the corresponding university or degree program. They will not be returned. You can apply for up to 3 degree programs. If you are applying for multiple degree programs, please indicate them according to your priorities under point 7 of DAAD form, and do not change the priorities on the respective application form. If you are making an application, you can apply to 3 programs and you're going to arrange them according to your choices. That's first choice, second choice, and then your third choice. Then we have required documents for applying for a DAAD scholarship in the order presented. So let's go through them. The first one is completed and signed checklist. This is the checklist of the documents you have to submit. It says mandatory documents that have to be submitted to apply for a scholarship in the EPOS program. So you just take the documents you are submitting, you sign, and then you submit for the application. Then EPOS application form. Please complete the document electronically or legibly. So this is the application form you're going to use for applying to the scholarship. Then chronological complete CV. Please use the EPOS template with detailed information on studies and professional experience. You need to create your CV with a EPOS template. Please note that you're going to go through all this in the next video, so we are not going to go into details. A letter of motivation with a precise description of academic, professional, and personal reasons for wanting to participate in the program. Important: if you're applying for more than 1 postgraduate program, that's a maximum of 3, please also provide a detailed explanation of your choice of programs and priorities in your letter of motivation. Please submit a single letter of motivation for all postgraduate programs of your choice. Letter of recommendation from your current employer. The letter must be an official letterhead, signed and stamped, not in a sealed envelope. Then employment certificate from employer demonstrating at least 2 years of relevant professional experience after completing a bachelor's degree up to the time of application. The employment certificate from the current employer should, if possible, include a guarantee of re-employment upon return to the home country. So the employment certificate is a document that's going to prove your work experience with the company. It should also state in the letter that you are guaranteed your job when you return from studies in Germany. Then proof of language skills. If you're applying for an English talk program, they want IELTS or TOEFL. Note the institutional TOEFL is not accepted. Although they have IELTS or TOEFL here, this is not the specific requirements needed by the universities, so you have to check your universities. Most of the universities do not require IELTS or TOEFL. They just need you to prove your language skills with a letter from your university or something, so you have to check with your university. Then copies of university degrees, certified translations if necessary, copies of transcripts including grading system, certified translations if necessary. Please note some degree programs may require additional documents. For detailed information, please refer to the detailed description of the respective degree programs on the following pages. Here we have further information. This is a brochure for EPOS, so you are going to click this. This document gives you a lot of information about the application, the requirements, and then the university. They talk about it into detail, so you can check it when you come down here. For instance, if you're applying to the master's program in international and development economics, you can come down and check the location of the university, the course focus. You can read this and get all the details. The target group for this program, course language, it says that the program is taught entirely in English. Then they have entry requirements. These entry requirements are the specific ones for the university. So let's check the proof of English language requirements. It says that medium of instruction during undergraduate studies, TOEFL, IELTS, or any test confirming the level of English being equivalent to C1. So you see, with this university, you can just prove your language skills with your medium of instruction document. All you need to do is get it from the university and make the application with it. Then they have course begins. It begins on 1st April 2026. The duration is 17 months. Then duration of German language course is 2 months. When you get the scholarship, you go 2 months earlier to study German before the program actually starts. Then the deadline is 31st August 2025. If you're applying to any of these programs, you can just come here and check the requirements you need to make the application, and you can use the program's link to go to the university and check all the details and how the application process is. As I already said, we are going to go through the application documents in the next video. We already know the documents you are submitting, but how are you submitting them? So you are going to go through that. It's going to guide us in preparing for the application. Good luck to all those who are going to apply, and I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment, and help support my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.